Keep Your Truth podcast. I'm your host, Tracy, and it's been a crazy few months. I laid down my business at the end of May, beginning of June, right before I had a trip planned out to a renewed women's event that was faith, God based, and something was saying that I said, expand what's for me and take what's not. And God basically removed all my clients, my whole business. I shut down my website. Everything's like brand new base foundation. And I knew I needed to do that before this trip. There was something saying I needed like a clean slate, nothing going on in life for this. And so I went out to Victoria, BC with like six, seven other women and then four facilitators. That was how to build your business around faith and God. And I started this whole process back in September. 2 weeks ago, and he's 12 weeks old and he's laying on the bed beside me. And so I got to be cautious while I record this if he needs to go outside. So yeah, back in September, I just felt this pull for like quite a while now about wanting to align with like faith and God and find a church. And all these pieces started to fall into place. And since that time, it's just been getting better and better with more people coming into my life. And sorry, it's so distracting trying to do this. So after this event in June, on June 5th, I got re-baptized. I had this feeling when I was out at the event in November that I needed to go back there to get baptized, and so I did it. And I had this whole feeling of like peace and calm, and then I posted it on my social media, and I actually had a lot of people reach out saying like it's been really cool to see how like open and transparent I've been with sharing my journey, sharing my process, posting it all online for people to see. And I just really don't care about being judged anymore. And I just want to share and hope that I can help one other person who might be going through this like weird, unknown, uncomfortable feeling and feeling like they need some guidance and some help just to see kind of what journey I've been going through. And since coming back, I've had other people that just have shared like people that are like coworkers of mine that I didn't even know were Christian have reached out and just have been like so positive and so nice too. And I kind of had this whirlwind thought of, I was saying the other day that I think I've always wanted to be an entrepreneur and have a business, but I think it came from a place of like self. And yes, I thought it was a place of service, of helping people, but it really was at the end of the day. I came from lack, scarcity, fear of trying to create something else for like income and building something else that I thought I genuinely wanted, but it was never coming from the right place. And it was stressful and it was hustle and it was busy. And since I've stopped it all, I'm just like coming back into like my job in law enforcement, and I feel this calm and peace, and I feel like I need to be where I am. And it's kind of like a refresh, recycle, like back to the beginning of why I got into serving the community and helping others. And I'm really enjoying being back in that process and focusing on it and not being pulled in so many different directions. And they talk about stewardship in like finances, home, life, jobs, church, all that ministry. And I've really taken that to heart where I'm focusing on my family, I'm focusing on my kids, my home, people, and it's making such a difference because I have taken care of that side of things that now I can like refocus energy and time into work. And even if they spill into each other, it's not from frazzled, chaotic lifestyle. I have more time to do things. I'm not stressing if I don't get a workout in, where I was the type of girl before where if I didn't work out 6 days a week and did all my cardio, I was like beating myself up and was so hard on myself as a perfectionist because I didn't get the workout in. Where now I'm like, if I miss one, it's like no big deal. We'll just train the next day. Like, whereas before that was so not my high expectations, personality, I guess you could say. And so just like it's such a weird feeling to be in this place of like starting over, but not starting over, but looking at it, as soon as I brought God and faith into my life, it has made me become like such a better person and asking God and learning how to pray and having a cross necklace. I still don't have a Bible. I need to buy a Bible, but learning what the Bible like is and what the stories and what the things are inside of there and with truth, right? And I feel like society and community and a lot more people are diving into faith and God, and we're so disconnected as a society. And this is helping bring people back together. And I'm also understanding the difference between like faith, Christianity, God, and then like religion and religion with like rules where they say you have to follow this way or you don't fit in when it's like, no, like there's God and Jesus's way of doing things and there isn't judging. And all accepting and loving and caring and kind to people. And it's just really helped me come back to who I think I am. And I feel like I'm in the right place. I feel like Ashley said to me the other day, like God's hand is on my shoulder and it's like, this is where you need to be right now. And you're actually listening. You fully have surrendered everything. The other day, I closed my Arbonne business with the team that I was on because I needed to step away from all of it. Like I need a reset, refresh, and this is where I'm at right now. And it's just feeling really good. And I listen to like Matt Gottsman podcast. He's faith-based business entrepreneur. He's fantastic if you're looking for a podcast recommendation. Ashley Russell, Armed and Anointed. Sam Collins, she's got her Bible study on Fridays and like prayer on Tuesday night. Ashley also has Wednesday morning worship. So like all these things that I consistently am doing now and showing up, excuse me, is just literally transformed who I am. And it's really cool to see like my business coach say, like, she's seen this whole process of me like the last 9 months. And she even said she can notice that I'm in the place that I need to be. So if you're feeling lost, unsure, like not sure where to even begin, please feel to reach out to me and like ask more about the process that I've gone through and not really worrying about being judged or other people's opinions. Like, this is the path that I need to go on. And if people don't understand this new version of me, that's okay. Friends are going to drop off. I've mentioned this stuff before. Your social circles are going to change. And some people just aren't meant to come with you. And that's okay. The other thing too with like stewardship is the kids have been wanting a dog for like over a year now. They keep asking all the time for this family dog. The kids are getting older, like soon, 4 years, my son's gonna be 18. And there's never gonna be the right time to get a pet. There's never the right time to have a baby, right? And so finally I was like, you know what? If this is meant to be, God's gonna put it in our path and we're gonna get a dog. And all this timing lined up where we found the right foster that we wanted. This dog kind of picked us, if you could say. The kids agreed to it. And that night, the night before I was leaving to go to Victoria, we got told by our landlord, like, yeah, you can get the dog. And it just literally all perfectly lined up. And so the next day, the day I left, is when my husband went and picked this dog up, and the kids named it Moose. And as my husband was driving home off the reserve, because it was a rescue from the Blood Tribe Reserve, my husband saw this giant moose literally walking down the road. And just funny how we named the dog Moose. And I was like, there's another sign, right? Like confirmation of we were supposed to get this dog, even though he's a lot of work. He's a puppy. It's like full-time baby care again. We love him. And it's made even me just slow down again and enjoy being home or going for more walks. And now I have a walking buddy. So it's just so crazy that I never thought this is where I would be now with aligning life with God and faith and new people in my life. And I'm just really excited to see what's next because I have laid it all down. God's in charge of like finances, life, like everything. I'm just like, you know what? You take it, you tell me, and I will be guided and listen and do the action. Try opening doors that are meant to open, see where they go. And if they're not, then moving forward. And I just, I'm in this amazing space right now and I'm rambling and I suck at podcasts, but you know what? Like I started this podcast, I don't even know how many months ago it was. And it was like, okay, open Zoom, have a name, find the hosting site with like Spotify. I had no idea what I was doing, but I was like, I know that I'm supposed to be here. And this could take like 2 years for people to listen to this and finally like follow along or relate of things that I'm going through that you're going through. And that's okay. Like I'm doing this where I'm like not expecting any result anytime soon. Like Ashley said, her podcast took 2 years. Other people, their businesses take 8 months to a year or longer. Like you're in it for the long haul. And it's like, what can you create to bring community together? And I keep getting this idea as well to start a moms and daughters group, teen group, like something is going to be coming down the road for that because I keep getting confirmation from other people's messaging that this is what I'm supposed to do. And fitness is still a part of my life. And um, I did a group workout at my office the other day, and we're going to start doing these women's workouts once a week for an hour. And it was really good feedback already from them. And it's just an hour to like work out, visit, socialize at the same time, and do a healthy activity. And I'm so grateful that they want me to host this. And I don't know, maybe I'll get back into fitness down the road doing something else, maybe the odd group class, but this is where I'm at right now. I'm super excited for summer to take some time off work to go spend time with my kids, paddle boarding, doing different activities, trying different things, and just seeing what happens next with where God wants me to go. And it feels really cool to start processing and understanding that for me. And I hope that if you're struggling, you're going through a hard time right now, you don't really know your direction, reach out, find like church, go start just like learning and being okay and not judging any of it. Just start understanding it. When things start to happen to you where you're like, there's no way, like that wasn't God, that wasn't the Holy Spirit, that wasn't Jesus. Like there's something you can tell, like things line up, or like for me, paying attention to the sky right now is a big one. And I was driving today and I saw like amazing like clouds and the sun peeking through. And I looked to my right and there's a church and there's a giant cross. And it was just like this moment of like everything time stopped. And I just enjoyed it and took it in. And just seeing these little signs and the people that are now coming into my life that are bringing peace and not judgmental and are supportive and true leaders and showing me how to be a leader with faith in God and how to bring that into a new business. That's what I'm really looking forward to. And so, yes, I don't know what else to say today. That's all I got. Short and quick, to the point. Please feel free, reach out, share this podcast if you think someone else could use this message today, and chat with you guys next time.